Hello everybody, and welcome to a chat from the engineering desk. So today it is sensor 1 in the 37 sensor series where we review the kit from Dfrobot. So it's a whole new set of goodies, it gets a bit more advanced. So we start off with the ultrasonic sensor, which I've got set up over here. With an Arduino for you. Let's show you what it looks like. As you can see, there's 3 connections. Right. Got a light indicating the activity with the chips on the back. Right, you can see that. In the front, the 2 ultrasonic modules, the receiver and transmitter. Now this is different to the normal one where you send a pulse and you listen for the echo, and then based on that time you work out the distance based on time and the air temperature. So this over here affects the time. Okay, so on the screen I've got the analog value, which is going to analog naught, because this gives you an analog voltage, okay, proportion to this distance over here. So I've got the scope set up as well as the distance in millimeters. It was just a rough calibration that I did, but it's fairly close. And it's actually working very nicely. Okay, that's it over there. And you can see it changing on the scope. So it's a nice sensor because it gives you an analog value out, which simplifies your value a lot. It simplifies your life a lot. Alright, very good. So let's have a look at the code quickly. And then we're going to wrap it up because that's pretty much all there is to talk about with this ultrasonic sensor. You wire 0 volts, 5 volts to it with some wires, send it to your Arduino, and use it in your code. Lovely, or very good, as we say. Let's have a look at the code. I'll minimize that. Okay, I used a bit of code from our previous videos. Okay, it's quicker to just use some generic code. So in this case we got it wired up to analog naught. So sensor value is 0 and output value is 0 to start off with. We get the COM port going, 9600 baud, and I've just commented out the unused stuff with a / and double /, right? Sensor value is a 0 to 1023 value, which comes in from analog pin 1, okay? So in this case, if I point this thing at the ceiling, I'll get a value of around 888, around there, okay? So I'm saying to it, from 0 to that value, from the analog value in, give me 0 to 5000 millimeters, okay? So that's how I'm calculating the millimeter result. Then down here, sensor value is sensor value raw, so that's over there. Okay, so if I point that at the ceiling, you can see it's gone up to the maximum value. Okay, so that's where we get that from. Then millimeter distance, which is a string, it's a text, and then the value. And we add a carriage return to it. That's what the LN stands for. Okay, I'm doing it 4 times a second, and then we repeat the loop. That's long and the short of the code. Okay, so I hope I didn't lose you there anyway, but it's easy. Very nice sensor. You can use it for projects, um, detecting objects, measuring heights in containers, liquids, and that sort of stuff. Remember to use it in quiet environments because other noises in the ultrasonic sound frequency region can confuse the detection and cause false readings. So you just watch out if you're using it near compressed air or water that's splashing loudly. It can interfere with your readings. Just be aware of that because those sounds are very hard to filter out and filter out in order to detect the actual echo from these things, okay? Just a side note on using these things in case you get caught out with it, which most of us have. That's why I'm talking about it, okay? And that wraps it up. It's the ultrasonic sensor, our first one in the series. So we're off to a great start. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. If you're still here at this stage of the video, please like. If you want to subscribe to see more, do so. Remember to hit the notification bell if you have subscribed so that you're aware when my videos come out. And comment if you want to. I'd always appreciate that. It helps the channel. And for the rest, have an awesome day further. I'll be seeing you for more. Cheers.